What's up, everybody? It is your girl Jaylyn, and 2022, mark my words, is gonna be the year of the soulmates. I said this on my Instagram story and people were like, what's the T, why? And the T is so crystal clear when you study the numerology and the astrology, but really that numerology is speaking louder than words. You know, that's why I got my little rose quartz bracelet on, because we're talking about love today. Lots of people are going to be finding their soulmates next year, because when we study the energy of 2022, what do we see when we look at the numerology? We literally see 3 2, so 2, 2, 2. And if you know anything about numerology, the number 2 is a lot to do with relationships, partnerships, other people, right? And when you think about 2, it's also about that empathy, okay? Empathy, compassion, and connection, and really being able to slow down. This is what the energy of 2022 is holding times 3. And then when you add up 2, 2, 2, you get 6. 6 is the number of Venus, and Venus is all about what? Love. 6 is also about connection and building a sense of balance and unity. So this is what 2022 is all about. Not saying that it's gonna be easy and flowy, because that's not necessarily what I'm saying. But throughout all the craziness of next year in 2022, I really do believe a lot of people are going to be falling in love, finding their soulmates, finding their partners, but also not even just that, but finding people who are meant to be in their life. So it doesn't always even have to be romantic relationships. Sometimes this is about friendship, building community, building solid foundations, okay? Building a sense of, you know, getting a group of like-minded individuals together and really building something with these people. This is what the energy is really switching into. Whether you're meeting these people online, whether you're meeting these people in person, regardless of what's going on, next year is really all going to be about connection, okay? And then we also have the North Node going to Taurus, and Taurus also is a sign about building, South Node in Scorpio. So there's going to be a lot of drama next year, a lot of people being very intense with their emotions and their feelings and everything of that nature. A lot of purging and releasing, letting go. I mean, we do have the Pluto return happening in the United States, at least, so things could get a little chaotic next year, but regardless, connections are going to be a huge theme highlighted with that 222 energy ruled by the moon, and then adding up to 6, Venus. It's a divine feminine energy coming very soon. We know what everything is going on. Divine feminine energy is also about emotions, about connections, but it's not always the most stable thing. But we're gonna be feeling a lot and connecting a lot next year. So expect 2022 to definitely be a divine feminine year. And I think that regardless, there's gonna be a lot of growth happening, especially with literally on January 2nd, we have a new moon in Capricorn with Venus going retrograde in Capricorn, and the Mercury retrograde coming out. It's gonna be an interesting 2022. Feels interesting. I see a lot of sparkles actually happening, a lot of boom, boom, boom. You know, I see that going on in my head. So I think there's gonna be a lot to celebrate, and also a lot of surprises, like, oh snap, okay. That's what we notice. Like, when you see the twos really do bring a lot of, like, you know, instability. The moon is not the most stable planet, so that's definitely something to think about. Like, literally, when we start hearing 2020 came through and said, boom, we doing stuff different. And then we have Jupiter moving into Pisces, and you know, Piscean energy definitely does bring that sense of compassion and connection, intuition, oneness, spirituality. That type of vibe is definitely coming for us next year, and we got a little taste of it, you know, recently when Jupiter went into Pisces a little bit, but now we're going direct again, and it's gonna go hit us one more time. It's gonna be here to stay for the year. So Jupiter and Pisces energy really is about embracing connection and empathy, intuition, creativity, and very much so being in alignment with spirituality, right? Because Pisces is the sign of, you know, it's a very spiritual energy. But like I said, I told y'all, when it happens, a lot of y'all are gonna be falling in love love or finding your soulmates, finding your soul tribe next year, if you're open to it. The signs specifically that are going to be very much so connected to falling in love or finding partnerships, finding the right friends and stuff of that nature are people who are going to be having 7th house activations and 5th house activations. Because if we know about the 7th house is the house of partnership and connection. And if we know about the 5th house is the house of romance. And, you know, whether this is hitting the south node, north node, whether this is hitting, you know, Jupiter in the chart, this is going to have something to do with activating connection in your life. So the first sign, Virgos, baby. We have Jupiter going into Pisces. So that means Jupiter is going to be opposing you. So that means Jupiter going to be in your 7th house. 7th house is the house of relationships and partnerships. And yes, it doesn't always mean romance, but I would say, like, you know, 70% of the time, you know, you're definitely thinking about romantic partnerships and relationships definitely coming your way. So expect some romantic partnerships and relationships coming as soon as Jupiter goes into Pisces. That energy is going to start coming towards you, because Jupiter expands everything that it touches. So Jupiter is expanding the opportunity for you to meet the right people, whether we're talking romantic relationships, partnerships, best friends, people, period. The next sign I would mention is Scorpio, because like I said, we're gonna be having North Node in Taurus. Taurus is opposite to who? Scorpio. We have the opposition energy going on again. So you're gonna have North Node going through your 7th house. When North Node was going through my 7th house, I'm a Sag rising. I got in a relationship. So therefore, North Node is also going to be making you hyper focused on relationships at this time. And you're gonna have to learn how to step out of the spotlight, not step out of the spotlight, but realize that not everything is all about you, and really opening yourself up to connection with another person. So definitely a karmic soulmate and relationship can definitely occur at this time for you, and it almost feels like destiny. I mean, North Node doesn't hit these situations like every 19 years or so. So definitely a lot of opportunity for relationships to come into your life. Scorpio placements, Scorpio risings specifically. Capricorn, I would say Capricorn also gets that too, because North Node is also going to be hitting their 5th house. 5th house is the house of romance. Kids, children, fun, dating, casual sex in general. So, I mean, Capricorns, I would also expect your love life to be a little bit spicy, okay, getting activated. And if not love life, then definitely you're gonna be feeling way more creative than usual. Sagittarius, with Jupiter being in your 5th house and getting activated in your 5th house, definitely expect, you know, relationships, really romance to get activated in your chart. Romance, connections, relationship energy, sexual energy, a lot of dating. Okay, Jupiter is going to be expanding that. And also, like I said, with 5th house activations, you want to be careful about pregnancy. If you're trying to have a baby, good. This is the perfect time to have a baby in 2023. But if you're not trying to have a baby, then you want to also keep that in mind, because, you know, the 4th house, the 5th houses can be very fertile energy. So definitely keep that in mind, my Sag people, and everybody having a 5th house activation. Y'all, so I forgot to mention Libra. For Libra, when Jupiter goes into Aries towards the second half of the year, your Jupiter will be activating your 7th house. Okay, so that's relationships, partnerships, your bae, okay, your married partnership, whatever the case is, could definitely come in. Also, any form of one-to-one connections and also best friends and stuff of that nature could definitely be activated for you guys as well. And also honorable mention, in terms of friendship, Gemini, Cancer, and Taurus placements are also more likely to find their soul tribe and to meet some really good friends or people that can help them get to the top, period. So these are all the signs that, you know, particularly y'all are gonna be way more in alignment with love and romance coming into your life. And always check out the rising sign first, sun sign, and then the moon, or then the sun, whatever the case is. But that rising sign is what you want to focus on the most, baby, when it comes to accurate predictions, period. So like I said, 2022, a big portion of 2022 is going to be centered around connection, connecting with other people, building families, building networks, building a sense of community. That's what 2022, a half of it at least, is what it's going to be about. I don't know what else is going to happen, but I do know connection is everything. So definitely keep that in mind. Step into your divine feminine energy, because we have 2 divine feminine activations, with Pisces energy being activated, Taurus energy getting activated. These are feminine signs, okay? So it's all about receptivity, baby. And then with the 222 energy and the 6 energy, that's Venus and the moon. So this is a very like divine feminine like year. So we get excited, okay? We about to be feeling a lot. We about to be connecting a lot. We about to be creating a lot. We're about to be attracting a lot. And if that's your type of thing, definitely subscribe to this channel, because that's what we talk about. We talk about how to awaken that goddess energy. And I really think 2022 is gonna be very evident that the divine feminine is rising, and she's here, and she's like, yes, I'm here. What's up? But yeah, y'all, I hope you liked that quick video. It was just on my mind. I'm like, before I go to sleep, I gotta get this out. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Hey, stop. I know, just take a little minute, okay? I got an announcement. Your girl just dropped a course, okay? Psychic Secrets of Seduction. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna step into your magnetism. Check it out in the description box. It's crazy. Bye.